Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and we're going to be talking about Vechain, everything that's been going on right now, where we're going, right? Are we going to go down before we go up? What is happening? Are there any latest updates that you guys should be aware of? Let's kick things off. So Vechain investors must take profit at 15 cents before the VET price pulls back. I love these guys. So interesting the way that the media can spin a cryptocurrency. When the market is up, after the market has already gone up, they publish things saying it's gone up. When it goes down, or there could be maybe even a slight chance to go down, quickly, cash in your profits before 15 cents. This is a classic example when it comes to getting your news, you need to get it from multiple sources. Because just getting it, for example, from somewhere like FX Street, you're behind the 8 ball. Now, they're talking about take profits at 15 before it goes back to 11 cents. And I don't think so, right? I don't see it from the charts point of view. I don't see from where we're heading in September point of view. But here it says, VET re-entered the upward trend channel. Price action to the upside looks muted with a double cap on price action. On the downside, small support is present, but the range trade seems to be more likely to unfolding in the coming days. So they're talking about, look, it looks like, we're going to go down to 11 before we, make another move up. I just simply don't agree with this, right? And it's not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, but it just goes to show you must get your sources from multiple channels, multiple indicators. Download a ton, get your own indicators, check it out. Multiple different news articles, multiple different YouTube channels, right? So, and then you gotta put all your learnings into one and come up with your own case and your own study, I guess, as to why you're going to do what you're going to do. And hopefully Vechain does become part of your portfolio, because I think it's absolutely brilliant. As Justin pointed out, right? Who's ready for the upside? Who's ready to go to $1? Who's ready to... It's going to make some serious moves. So we are indeed ready, right? We're ready to make that move now towards $1. This will be a multi-month run. So it's not going to be, September, October. This will be multiple months together that will result in us reaching these numbers. And I always said that $1.10 is my prediction, and based on my analysis, this is, I think, where we're going, right? And I'm looking at the previous time that we ran a massive run, and we're looking at this one, and it'll be about $1 to $1.10, right? Somewhere around there. Now, a very interesting article came out on LinkedIn about blockchain impacting the luxury goods industry. Now, it's a very, very interesting article that talks about, that luxury is undoubtedly one of the oldest economic sectors, but also the most resistant. Obviously, luxury has never fades, right? I mean, collectors, all of these things, right? Now, how is blockchain going to, put a dent or make the luxury industry even better? So luxury goods are notoriously expensive, highly sought after, and therefore often falsified. It is estimated that a staggering 4.5 trillion in counterfeit goods is in circulation, and of these, 60-70% are luxury goods alone. $4.5 trillion worth of fake stuff, right? Trying to pretend to be luxury stuff. And 60-70% of it being luxury goods. That is a massive number. So blockchain, organizations like Vechain, and the way that its blockchain works, can definitely tackle this. And when you're looking at your portfolio and you're looking to add something to your portfolio long term, you need to have a blockchain that actually solves real world problems. I say this all the time, and Vechain is one of those. Now, when we look at the Vechain future, its incredible ecosystem, I mean, it is staggering, right? I mean, it is beautiful, and it's only going to get better. And that's why, instead of spending your Sunday night on Netflix, watching whatever show you're currently watching, look at the ecosystem, understand the blockchain, read white papers, understand NFTs, understand DeFi, understand liquidity, understand staking. There is so much for you to learn, and little by little, you really start to get a real good idea for what blockchain is, what DeFi is, what staking is, and it's so powerful, so powerful. There is always something to learn. Always something to learn. And I know that I spend a lot of time on this stuff, right? But once you get in and you start to understand the power of it, longevity, 2, 3, 4 years from now, how can you not, right? That is probably the biggest question I have for you. Now, I like what Crypto Sinatra did here. Adders at $3 with no smart contract, VET at 15 cents. With smart contracts, numerous features, 10 million plus process blocks, penny transaction fees, and quick transactions. Many will be surprised soon at the VET price. The value of Vechain has always been there. Yes. That's all I'm going to say. Yes. Love that. It is just a matter of time, and time we have. We have a lot of time on our hands. Now, Vechain, VET price prediction, VET redefines itself for 20% gains. Here on the FX Street, they're talking about, now it's going to get ready to make its next move. But let's jump into Atani, right? Let's have a look at some of the indicators there. Okay, so as we begin to look at the charts right now, and we're looking at the price, about where we are and where we are going, what's really, really important is to look at the fact that we are almost outside the Bollinger Band, but we're not quite, right? I mean, we're almost outside the Bollinger Band, but not quite. And now we're sitting at, we were at 15. I believe we are going to retrace a little bit. We're going to go back a little bit before we go up. Now, when we start to look at the hourly, and we look at the hourly charts, we can see the kind of movements that we've been making, right? So we got to 15, and now we're sort of hopping around, sitting in this sort of window. I think we will drop by Monday, and then we will continue to rally up. And we look at the MACD, we're sitting there, RSI sitting towards the middle, or on the hourly, that is. When we look at the 4 hour, we can see that we are, starting to come back, and like it's starting to move, but the MACD is bearish. And so it does give me that indication that we are going to go down before we go up with a price action. And that could be, it could be a couple of hours, could be 12 hours, right? And then we will continue our path. But it has been a great week, obviously, the price increase that Vechain has seen. And I think, we are getting warmed up for a very, very big week coming up, this week coming. And so from a 12-hour perspective, you can see that, it is bullish on the daily. It is bullish. So bullish on the daily, bullish on the 12-hour. We're just going to see a price retrace at the moment. And then we will continue to rally and continue to move up as the whole industry continues to lift and move towards new heights. Now, let's have a look at some drawings of what they show us. Okay, so from a drawings perspective, we start off with this, right? So we are on our way back towards where we were, like back in April. So 28 cents is the roadmap that we're looking towards, that we're moving towards, that we're aiming for. And it's a very exciting time. It's a very exciting time to, to come back to those prices. I remember back in April, the euphoria and hype that was forming around Vechain when this happened, right? Now we've got a massive cup and handle forming here. So that's the cup and that's the handle right there. So we are ready for a very explosive move towards 28, which is so overdue. I mean, it is literally one of the most underrated blockchains out there in the marketplace, and it deserves this and so much more to come. It is absolutely going to be phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Now we look at this. This is the kind of formation that it's built. We got some resistance at 17 cents, some resistance at 20 cents, and resistance at 23, and then the next one is 28, which is the previous all-time high. So very, very exciting to get back towards it. So we'll keep an eye. We'll keep an eye out over the coming days around how we go through these supports, and then how we break above them, and then from there how we keep moving and keep pushing forward towards all the goals that we want to see Vechain achieve. So this is the roadmap at the moment towards 26. And take a look at this, take a look at the milestones and the key points that we need to hit at each level. And it's not going to be a straight arrow. It never is. It will take some time, but, we will get there. And then from there, we begin our journey towards $1. And it's going to be a very, very, very exciting journey, multi-month journey. So it'll be a multi-month push that will get us all the way to those new highs, and I can't wait, to see the momentum shift. It's been such a long time in the making. It has so many great fundamentals, such a great blockchain, so many case studies. It really does deserve its day in the spotlight, and you've been in it with me, right from March or April when we started to talk about Vechain on the channel, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal to be with you on this journey every step of the way. Now, if you enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like or subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.